Hello again, my name is Paul Ryder. I'm the college principal for the Institute of Contemporary Theatre in Manchester, and I just wanted to say hello to everyone really and to have a little chat with you about the self-tape auditions. Obviously with the current situation we're not able to have auditions face to face, so we've requested that everybody record their auditions and send them to us, and then we can have a good look at you. And that's a really fantastic opportunity actually, because it gives us the time to see over and over again what you've been doing, and it also is good practice for an industry where self-taping is a very, very kind of big practice. Certainly in my career, I spent a lot of time making videos, not very well sometimes, for casting directors and directors to have a first look at what I might be able to bring to a role. Okay, so we've asked you to do two pieces. Okay, the first piece is a modern piece from a published play that has been published since the year 2000. So that's the last 20 years. Contemporary is very much what we're looking for here. There's some fantastic examples of fantastic work out there. So please have a good look around and try and find that piece. The second piece we've asked for can come from any genre, any form, any era, any source actually. So if you want to do a piece from your favourite movie or something, or a TV show perhaps, or maybe something that you've adapted from a book, that's an absolutely excellent opportunity to sort of do something along those lines and shows your creativity. It's also absolutely fine to pick two really good pieces from two really good plays. Okay, one thing I want to kind of talk about really, and I like to use my analogy of the boxer here, okay? So, we've asked you for two different pieces, okay? That's because we want to see two contrasting characters. We want you to show us that I can do this with my left hook and I can do that with my right hook, okay? So try and make sure that the pieces are contrasting and they're not exactly the same. Very important point. Choice of piece. Another really, really important thing that sometimes is overlooked. Okay, now, if you read a play or you see a play and there's a character in that play and it has a real impact on you, it makes you really kind of think, do you know what? I really understand that character. I really get it. I can see why he is the way he is. I can see why she is the way she is. That's the piece you want to choose. Because what we're looking for is a connection. For you to have a connection with that character so that you can bring that. You can bring that in your audition, and then that will have a connection with me, and then everyone will be happy. So really, really try and find a piece that really resonates with you, something that you understand, something that you can maybe empathize with, and really put yourself in that situation and really do your absolute utmost to make sure that character and you are one. Okay, so two contrasting pieces, very, very good connection with you and the character, very important. We've also asked you to do an unaccompanied song for about 20 seconds, that's all, just to see if you can hold a tune and if you have the musicality. We're just looking for that musicality, the appreciation of rhythm and tone and all those things, just to see what we're working with, okay? So don't worry too much about that. Oh, I'm not a singer. I've heard that so many times in my life. We can all sing, yeah? We can all sing just, in different ways. I sing in a very unique way, trust me. I'm sure you'll all find out when you come and join us, okay? So we've talked about the choice of piece, we've talked about making sure it's connected, we've talked about your song, okay? All of those elements we're looking for. You will also do an introduction, okay? A little introduction. I want to find out a little bit about you, a little about what you're interested in, a little bit about, why you think, you'd be a good fit for IC Theatre. A little bit of your personality, that's what I'm looking for. I want to see who you are and what you're about, what makes you tick, okay? So that's that. Now, we come then to shot size, okay? So at the moment, this is not a fantastic shot size. That's probably quite a good shot. Head and shoulders shot there, yeah? You can see my head, my shoulders. You can see enough of my face to get an idea of what I'm doing. Now, one of the things that we must remember when we're working with a camera is we must remain within the shot. So stillness is a thing. Now, stillness is not rigidity. Stillness is just being comfortable with the parameters you have within your shot. So if I go here, I'm out of shot. If I go here, I'm out of shot, yeah? If I go backwards a little bit, you get a bit more of me. If I come forward, you get a little bit less of me. This is what we would call a very tight close-up, and that's not good for an audition because you have to get very quiet and very still for it to even work. pieces fix that. It works on TV and in films, but not in auditions. So we want a mid shot, okay? Also, you'll be surprised at this, but some people do this and cut their head off. That's not good either. Okay, so try and frame your shot, try and get a nice sort of mid-sized shot like that, head and shoulders, that would be perfect. Another thing you could do is in your intro, when you're introducing yourself and tell me all about your passions and what makes you happy and all those kind of things, if you could give me a full length view of who you are and your body and you,